Yo, what's up guys? Thanks for checking out the video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make some delicious meal prep burritos with a lot of protein, great for breakfast, great for meal prepping, great for grabbing on the go whenever you need them. We're actually going to be heading out on a self-isolation hiking trip this weekend, and I really wanted to prep some burritos to help stay on track for the trip and be prepared just in case, something's not open, everything's kind of crazy out there right now. We're going to be making a lot of burritos. Not too much, maybe about 6. We're gonna do 3 of each flavor. I'm gonna do a chicken bacon flavor and a steak and egg flavor. Both have eggs, but they're both delicious, high protein. And we're gonna be talking about other variations you can make. Remember, it's all about finding the foods you love and incorporating them into your meals. So let's get down to it and see what we need to get this recipe started. I'm ready if you guys are, let's get to it.
Yo everyone, my name's Mike. I used to be overweight for most of my life, but through my training and nutrition, I completely turned my life around. I created protein hacks to show that you don't have to be a professional chef to make delicious, better option foods, and to share my high protein recipes using a variety of powders and ingredients. This is Protein Hacks.
Hey, what's going on everyone? Here's a quick flyby of our ingredients today. We're going to be using in these wraps. Real simple wrap recipe, and like I said earlier, you can use anything you really want. This is just an example, and this is what I normally use. There's a lot of different varieties, but obviously breakfast burritos, we need some eggs. Also, we'll be mixing these with egg whites just to get some extra protein in. Some examples I use as well would be turkey bacon, turkey sausage. Again, not a lot of protein for these bacon and sausage links. Soy rizo, recently came across this, have actually been loving it. Really great alternative as well. Now let's get this pan heated, about medium high, doing 1 egg with about a half cup of egg whites, just to try keeping these a little lower on the calories and boost that protein number as high as I can. I like to at least get 1 whole egg in my scrambles just so I can have that yolk in there. We have the extra egg whites for protein and the meat that's going to be in there. So it's just a little bit of volume here. It's going to make the burritos a little bit thicker. Good filling burritos, nice size. Now, I'm gonna get the meat started first. Actually, let's do the steak first. We're gonna do the steak first, and I'm gonna weigh out a little less than 5 ounces. If you don't have a scale, highly recommend using it. If you've never done it before, it's really hard to just eyeball how much you need. So if you just track for a while and weigh some stuff out, you'll start to get to know it and you won't need it as much. But I like to just do it, especially for these videos. I'm gonna make them as precise as possible. Looking pretty good. Let's add these eggs on. If this wasn't for the video, I would just mix it all together and make it all at once and then just put it into a bowl. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to do one by itself and then I'll do the other batch off camera just to speed things up a little bit. So this right here is 1 burrito without the cheese and the pico, and it's pretty good size, taking up almost half this pan. Just getting it nice and broken up so it can be easily folded. Making wraps, you don't really want it to just be like putting an omelet into a tortilla. It's going to be a lot harder to wrap like that. So this way, if we break it all up, it'll be nice and easy to roll and to serve. Be nice and easy to roll and to serve. Alright, so I'm going to be putting it into this bowl, and I'm basically just going to let it cool off for a while. And I'm doing this because
I don't want to roll the burritos up and then put them away in the freezer right away, because you're really trapping a lot of heat in there and it might not cool down as quickly as you think, and it could lead to some food safety issues. For this one, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of real bacon crumbles, and I'm going to let those heat up a little bit, and it's kind of going to grease the pan on its own, so I'm not even going to use the pan on this one. Now we got our bowls. We're gonna move these out of the way and start heating up our tortillas. I'm gonna be using this countertop skillet to heat the tortillas, just because I can heat a couple at a time instead of using the pan, or I could only do one at a time. Aggressively throw the tortilla down to show it who's the boss. Alright, let's give some space here real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna put about 3 scoops in each burrito. Add the pico, cheese, and if you were going to eat this right now, you could add whatever sauce or anything else you want. A lot of times I put spinach as well, but these ones have more of a Latin twist to them, so I just felt like pico would be better, but you can do both. You can put whatever you'd like.
Okay, so while we're letting the ingredients cool down a bit to safely do this meal prep, let's do the macro breakdown. Let's see how much protein these have, how many carbs they have, and what the calories look like.
Alright guys, for today's macro breakdown, we're going to start with the steak breakfast wrap, and they're pretty similar. I think the chicken is just going to be a little bit more because of the bacon we added in, but besides that, they're pretty much the same. So the big number here, protein, 39 grams of protein, 42 grams of carbs, 518 calories for the steak wrap. Now let's move on to the chicken. So the chicken's gonna have 41.4 grams, just slightly more than the steak. Like I said, the bacon is adding a little bit extra on top as well. 42.9 carbs at 585 calories. So that one's under 600. The steak is a little closer to 500 calories. Now today I'm gonna compare this to a Starbucks breakfast burrito, just because I feel like Starbucks food is really, good quality food. You don't feel sick after you eat it. It's really not greasy, and I would probably eat something like this had I not already pre-prepped my own. This is a good option, an alternative for me to get when I don't have time to do this kind of prep, or maybe I'm out of town. Starbucks really has some good options if you take some time and look. You might see a little bit of high fats and stuff like that, but it's really about the ingredients. If these fats are coming from really healthy, delicious, fresh foods, then it's a lot less to worry about than, going to McDonald's and getting something with a ton of fat that's just oil buildup. So I'm not gonna knock this burrito at all. That's it for the macro breakdown, guys. Real quick, trying to get these ones out fast. Now let's wrap things up. Alright, so let them cool down for a little bit. So they should be good to go. I'm going to wrap these all individually so I can easily grab them and go. For meal prep purposes, you like to put them all in one large freezer bag. Really up to you. Just make sure you're going to mark them with the date. And I'm also putting what meat's inside, since I made 2 different versions. There we are. Now they're ready to go into the freezer.
Alright everyone, so those breakfast burritos came out great. We just got back from our trip. I definitely enjoyed them on our hikes. They hit the spot perfectly. I'm going to be trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter from now on, because I know when we're looking at recipes, we really want to get to the point, get it made, and that's what it's all about. I'll also be doing more talks about what has benefited me and how I've been achieving my goals throughout the years. So look out for those. Thanks again for checking out the video, guys, and we'll catch you on the next protein hack.
Hey everyone, if you're enjoying the videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks again for checking out the video, and I'll catch you on the next protein hack.